Did you miss me? Can't leave boxing alone, the game needs me. I said, can't leave boxing alone, the game needs me. Yup. It's your boy, man. What's up, Ricky? Ricky! Man, this is going to be fun. I'm about to cook some of y'all again. Listen, there's a lot of things going on in boxing. You know, popular fighter Canelo fought. Lots of varying opinions. What up, Fight World? It's your boy, Ego, and I'm back with the most boxing. Canelo can pound for pound pick the most cherries. Bro, y'all hating. Listen. They going in on Canelo. Bro, nah, some of y'all is just hating, bro. Some of y'all is hating. Now, I keep it real. I tell you what I see. And hopefully we're going to have fun on this stream. Smash the like button. Listen, some of y'all is just outright hating. Any tips to grow YouTube channel? Consistency. You ain't going to be shit unless you consistent. That's more important than everything. And then up and coming YouTubers, stop trying to keep up with the Joneses. You know what I'm saying? It took years for Boxing Ego to get on the Boxing Ego level. You know what I mean? So you ain't going to be no Boxing Ego. You could be a natural, but you got to get people to hear you out and want to respect you. So, you know, you ain't going to be no Boxing Ego overnight. I promise you that. You know why? Because your boy Ego wasn't Boxing Ego overnight. This was years of hard work, dedication, and consistency. So I think the number one thing is be consistent. A lot of YouTubers, I don't know what they're expecting, but they start it and they stop it. The thing with me, the brilliant thing I did was I didn't stop. Man, I'm a machine. I don't stop, bro. I don't stop unless I'm having sex with your girl. That's the only time I stop. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, you just got to put the work in. And I'm going to tell you, be unique, be original, and don't try to bite off. I hate that. You just listen. You see so many people in the boxing world copying my style of design and, you know, intro, outro, content, videos. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So I would say just be original, be consistent, be you. My man said, I'm doing my own style. I like that. I appreciate your input. Thanks for the encouragement. Yeah, man, you got to stick with it. And don't go into it with like expectations. A lot of people have these weird YouTube land expectations. If you in it for money, then you're going to fail. You're going to fail. You're going to fail. That's pretty much anything. It's not even just YouTube. If you in whatever industry for money, like if you want to be a doctor because doctors are ballers and get paid a lot, you're going to fail. More often than not, you're going to fail. Listen to me. You guys are going to fail. You want to be if you want to be a doctor, you want to help people. You know, you want to save lives. You're interested in that field. You know, if you going in there because doctors got sick whips and you want to impress the girls, you're going to fail. You're going to fail. Okay. So, yeah, we got to get the likes up. Shout out to Neil. Facts. Ricky Williams dropped a gem. Check out his channel too. Invest in your channel. If you go watch Ricky Williams videos and look at his setup. Look at his setup. Look at his background. It looks cool, bro. He got the ambiance. Y'all better watch him. My man Spo's a medical student. Let's get it. I'm ready to talk. I'm gonna let the mic warm up. Okay. A lot of y'all hating. I honestly see this in my heart of all hearts. I see why boxing needs a person like me. First of all, I don't take myself too serious. A lot of you guys, like a lot of boxing fans, you notice they always depressed or angry or emotional. You can't take life too serious like that. Man, I love what I do and I have fun doing what I do. Let's get the likes up. Man, what the hell? Bruh, Callum Smith was literally the #1 super middleweight. No, the fuck he wasn't. He might have been ranked number one, but real boxing fans knew he wasn't. But I get it. Some people listen. I'm gonna break it down. Y'all came for my thoughts. Chill out. I'm gonna break it down for y'all. I'm gonna break it down. We're just waiting for it to fill out. No problem. Hold on, yo. Hold on 1 second, yo. Hey, can y'all hear me good? Listen, can y'all hear me? He said it's crispy. Man, see, anytime I hate that when you download, I downloaded this Big Sur Mac OS software, and anytime they got it, you start noticing little like bugs and glitches and stuff. I like my stuff crispy, so y'all can hear me good. Audio's a 10. All right. Can't leave boxing alone. The game needs me. All right, look. Dealing with Canelo. We're going to start with Canelo. I was born ready. It's just so you trying to let more people get on and stop acting like you can't hear. Block Nard Brooks. I would never argue with a man first name Nard. You know what we used to call our nuts when I was in elementary school? We used to call them Nards. So get Nutsack Brooks out of my chat. Bro, you are named after a scrotum. Bro, his name is Nards. Who remembers that? Bro, his name is Nard Brooks. I refuse to argue with anybody named Nard. Hardcore rapper, but he's Nard. Like, nah, I can't do it. My shooters got to eat. Let my shooters get some. Listen, when they hate, donate. Shout out to Corrupt. He know. Where you from, though? He said, bro, you hit me in the nards. Exactly. I told you. Yeah, I wasn't just making this up. Growing up, that's what we used to call the family jewels. Nards. You named after a scrotum. Some testes. So don't test eat. Slow it down. I just dissed you. I said your name is Nard, family jewels, scrotum, testes. You want to get wild and test E. Bars. Listen, I said you named after a scrotum, testes. He want to test E. Ego, test E. Pff, bars. Bars. This is easy. I'm sipping on this Mountain Dew, delivering some easy work. He want to test E. Bars. He thinking he gonna test me, huh? He said, drop the nard. We got no regard. Bars. Yeah. I like that. All right. Let's get to the Canelo. I was born ready. My man, Ricky Williams, said he out here crispy. Shout out to my boy, Neil. He said, LOL had to flame him real quick. Get him out of here. Yeah, I got the Mountain Dew. I don't drink this often, but man, look at that Code Red. I ain't had a Code Red in like years. So I was like, you know what? Let me mess. Look, they got the Merry Christmas. Look at the Code Red, man. Hey, do the do. We gonna do the do. All right, look. Canelo is twofold. Shout out to Thomas. He know what it is. All right, smash the like button. Dealing with Canelo, there's two factions. And I get it. I understand it. This is why boxing needs me. Let me break this down for you. Canelo beats Charlo. One more outburst like that, because you've been putting this. Just block Alex. I ain't even going to say it. Hey, block Alex. Yeah. Just get him out of here, bro. I'm sick of him commenting every 2 seconds. Get Alex. Oh, Sir caught him a body. Now let the king speak. The Stream King is back. Dealing with Canelo, it's like twofold. On one hand, some of y'all is really out here hating on Canelo. Like above and beyond, making it like he's a trash fighter. Bro, I'm putting Canelo on my pound for pound list number one. but I'm also realistic. Hey, but wait, there's more. The reason why I am now putting Canelo in 2020, about to be 2021, ahead of Terrence Crawford is because Canelo, in his respective divisions that he's been fighting at, he's a popular fighter and more of an A side. So his resume is destroying Terrence Crawford. So it depends on what you're valuing on your pound for pound list. But after consideration, I bumped Terrence Crawford off the number one spot. He's still in the pound for pound list and conversation. But Canelo took his spot, bro. I'm going to give Canelo that. He's the number one because he just, no matter, the funny thing is this. I told you Callum Smith was going to get beat. I told you he was going to get beat. So I'm not really vexed or surprised with that. The money keep coming in. Shout out to Guillermo Maldonado. Spit it out, Code Red. I agree with what you said. Ooh, bars. The bars is heavy today. Preach Ego Belly. Listen, vexed is slang. So another way to put it is, I'm not surprised, like Nate Diaz said. I'm not surprised, motherfuckers. I'm not surprised that Callum Smith lost. I told you he was going to lose. So that was easy. But you have to give credit with how Canelo made it look easy. And here is something you can't understand. Canelo just killed the man. Bro, he not only did he beat him, where I'm used to seeing Canelo with some stamina issues and stuff like that, he ran through the boy. He made it look easy. Block Leonard or Leonardo, send him back in the sewer. Ninja Turtles. Bro, I'm here to deliver the boxing news. Get out, Leonardo. Send him back to the sewer. That's the secret of the ooze. The Uzi, that's the secret of the ooze. Oh my gosh, gun bar. Listen, I said I'm the dude, Boxing Ego, here to deliver the boxing news. We're going to send Leonardo back to the sewer. That's secret of the ooze. The Uzi, man. Bars. So Canelo got this man and didn't respect him at all. He didn't respect him. He didn't respect him. Ego on point tonight with the bars and every other night that ends with a Y, every other day. Canelo did his thing, bro. He looked good. So a lot of you's hating. A lot of y'all, I see a lot of people hating and shit. I don't know if people lose money or whatever. Canelo's number one for me. I got to put him number one. I'm a fair critic. I know the game. Trust me. I know the games Canelo plays. I think we all know. But you got to give credit for a job well done and what he has done right. Again, the reason why I'm bumping Terrence Crawford, excuse me, hold on, the money keep coming in. The money keep interrupting. Shout out to my man Gus. You see how Caleb's arms look? Nello, hey, you out of pocket. Nello inflated it with them wicked right hand. I don't know what happened. Bro, he just got tore up. There's not even much to break down. Canelo beat that boy. Man, you know, AB took his belt and his girl. Hey, my man Ricky got to chill. He said Canelo gave Caleb Smith that Buff Bagwell arm. That if this be the realest stuff we ever wrote against all odds. He gave him the buff back. Oh, Ricky, he had to make sure I seen that. Canelo gave. Hey, you ain't nothing, bro. You ain't bad. Why you do him like that, bro? The man's arms was looking like this. It's over for the UK. He had the above back. Oh, I need to put this as my phone screensaver. This is how the man's arms was looking. Shout out to Ricky Williams. Bro, this is how his arm, he was getting punched in the head, the body, the arm, and his arm was lifting. Bro, it was looking like Buff Bagwell. Oh my gosh, the man's arm was out here looking crazy. He talking about his bicep popped out. Yeah, because you was getting styled on. Oh, you mad because I'm styling on you. Man, I had a whole hood piling on you. Oh, you mad because I'm styling on you. Man, listen, dog. When I pour the Uzi, it'll put you to sleep like a boring movie. Man, I'm getting bored with groupies. I done put in more women than Bill Cosby. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Ricky, let me get something. I said, listen, I said, when I pour the Uzi, it'll put you to sleep like a boring movie. I'm getting bored with groupies. I done put in more women than Bill Cosby in them roofies. Listen, I said I done put in more women than Bill Cosby with roofies. Hold on. Bars. I said, when I pour the Uzi, it'll put you to sleep like a boring movie. I'm on my Cassidy. Listen, I'm on my Cassidy. Hold on. Smash the like button. I'm on my Cassidy. Listen, it's a tragedy. I'm on my Cassidy. I said, when I pour the Uzi, it'll put you to sleep like a boring movie. I'm getting bored with groupies. I done put in more women than Bill Cosby with roofies. I done put it. The pudding. I would like to talk to y'all about the pudding. Bro, the bars is tough. The bars is tough. I said I said I'm getting bored with groupies. I done put in more women than Bill Cosby with roofies. Bars. I done put in more. The pudding. What? I would like to get to the super chat to talk about the Nello, you see. The pudding. Hold on, let me get to this money. Gus says, hey, Gus, between Ricky and Gus, they make me want to cuss. Y'all got to stop, bro. He said, made Callum look like Popeye. Y'all got to stop, bro. Callum Smith got trashed. He got thrashed and trashed. That shit was trash. Bro, Canelo did that boy greasy. That man Canelo was styling on a wooty. Man, I'm addicted to blue cheese. Bro, that man was addicted to blue cheese. Bro, he went on to the zone and got that paycheck and blue cheese. Listen, I said my man Canelo, he was like, wooty, feel I'm addicted to blue cheese. Went to the zone, got a bag and blue cheese. Oh my gosh, bars. The bars is tough, man. Y'all got to chill out though. Hold on, let me get to this money. Whoop-tee, feel I'm addicted to blue cheese. Canelo went to the zone and blue cheese. He wasted all their money because Callum Smith didn't put up a fight. That he got demolished, bro. Canelo is the demolition man. In last night he was. Send a maniac to catch a maniac. Phoenix! Bro, he was the demolition man last night. He styled on your boy. Joshua Jackson, Canelo knew he would win the fight Charlo plead. I mean, come on. We know that. We know the Charlo one. Charlo said he never got a contract. Listen, I'm not stupid. I know the little games Canelo been playing. However, listen, this is why boxing needs me. I am the voice of reason. My shooters is squeezing. Give us a reason. Listen, I said in boxing, this is why they need me. Because in boxing, I'm the voice of reason. My shooters is squeezing. Give us a reason. Bro, give us a reason and my shooters is squeezing. Stop playing with us, bro. I get it. Canelo Alvarez, we know the games he plays. But some of y'all is so emotional. Emotion make emotion. Some of y'all are so emotional that you consumed and filled with hatred. You won't give credit for a job well done. I ain't never liked that. Last night, all things considered, and I understand I told you Callum Smith wasn't the number 168. I told you that. So I knew he wasn't the number one, but with that being said, he still was a top dude. You know, even if you had David Benavidez and Caleb playing ahead of him, like me, he still was a top dude and a champion, and Canelo fried the man and made it look easy and ran through him. And was out here wavy and dodging punches and shit. He was bachata boxing, hitting that salsa on him, getting wavy. Bro, so you got to give credit for that. Canelo had him in there looking foolish. Block Leonardo. We gonna get him out of here. The fans don't want him here. The money keep coming in. Yeah, y'all keep playing games, but the money keep coming in. I keep trying to tell y'all. That money keep coming. Yeah, play them games. We'll just keep stacking and building the brand. Shout out to Prada Pierre. That's my man. Bud is slow as hell. I see why Aram is pimping him. We gonna get to the Bud situation. I gotta cook more on this Canelo. I gotta cook more on the Canelo tip. Pause. Man, I gotta talk about hella shit. Pause, but I gotta stay on this Canelo tip. Y'all wanna hate, we turning y'all to skeletons. Listen, I said y'all wanna hate, we turning y'all to skeletons. I gotta stay on this Canelo tip. I ain't on that mellow shit. I gotta talk about hella shit. Oh my gosh, bars, let's go. What you know about bachata? Man, I am bachata, bro. Stop playing. Shout out to Renee Box. What up? Listen, some of y'all are so consumed with hating on a fighter that you can't give no credit. I ain't gonna do that. All things considered, Canelo looked brilliant. I actually enjoyed watching it because it was an ass whooping. It was an ass whooping. Canelo, see, listen, I'm just telling you, listen, I'm being real. Bro, I'm being real. That stuff Canelo did right here, that was at least fun to watch. A surgical, clinical boxing and an ass whooping. The Golovkin-ish was cap. I can watch that Canelo with how he looked last night as a boxing fan. Shout out to Andrew Perez. Canelo will clean DAZN stable. Yeah, DAZN stable is disabled. They ain't able. Bro, DAZN got no cable. They an app. Listen, they an app. They ain't got no cable. Canelo will leave DAZN stable, disabled. They ain't able. Listen, killing their brothers. That's Cain and Abel. Bro, listen, the bars is here. They ain't willing and able. Canelo versus them brothers, Cain and Abel. Canelo will leave DAZN stable, disable. They ain't able. Like Triple G with Jonathan Banks. I'm at the bank, you ain't able. Listen, hold on, yo. I said like Triple G with Jonathan Banks. I'm at the bank, you ain't able. You ain't able. Abel Sanchez. Man, come on. I'll fuck one of y'all up, bro. For real. I'll fuck one of y'all up. I promise you on everything, bro. And I don't even free. The pin game is nice though, bro. I said Canelo running through DAZN. Oh my God, bro. I'll destroy one of y'all. I said like Triple G with Jonathan Banks. I'm at the bank. You ain't able. They can't keep up. Abel Sanchez can't. Man, come on. You think Billy Joe Saunders can beat Canelo? Man, hell no. I don't even know if Billy Joe Saunders can beat a drug test. Let's be honest. Listen, I'm beyond this. Let's be honest. Like a stud. Let's be honest. You see what I did? Like a stud. I said, listen, hold on. I said, listen, when it comes to this boxing talk, I'm beyond this. Like a stud, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Bro, come on, bro. I'll fuck one of y'all up. I promise. Bar for bar, I'll fuck one of y'all up. I'm beyond this. I'm just keeping it honest. Like a stud. Let's be honest. I don't know if Billy Joe Saunders can beat a drug test. And that's on the set. I had to say stud because I don't want to say, you know what I'm saying? If I would have said something, y'all had the BLTs and all types of shit on me. Oh, you know, all the BLTs have been on the channel protesting. So, I gotta finagle the words a little bit. Triple G would give Canelo more problems than Callum. And we're going to give you more problems than you had before you left that comment. Block him. Gotta go. Gotta get Fernando Rhea out of here. Yeah, you going to get hit with them rays. It's my show. Damn, this is good. Shout out to Mountain Dew. I ain't had a cold red in years. Listen. Jay Stone, what up? Can Charlo beat Canelo? Make the fight. Find out. Tune in. David Ben would give Canelo problems. Block him on account of I don't even know who the fuck that is. Who is David Ben? Block him. Who is David Ben? Sound like a Bible character. Who is that? We don't even know who that is, so you getting blocked. I promise you that. Who the hell is David Ben? Uncle Ben, little brother and shit? Oh, my bad. He meant Benavidez. Oh. Hey, damn. Okay. I didn't even think about that. Bro, that's what you get for saying some goofy ass nickname that nobody calls him. Who the hell calls him David Ben? I thought you was really, that sounded like a UK dude, so I really thought you was I thought you were talking about like Conor Ben had a brother or something that was fighting. I swear. I didn't even think Benavidez because ain't nobody call it. Why? Who does it? How you just going, like, you act like he like Michael Jackson, you can just say Mike Jack or something. Like, bro, we didn't know who you was talking about. Bro, I thought it was like some UK stuff. I swear I thought it was like Conor Ben, little brother or something. Nigel Ben or, you know what I'm saying? Caleb Ben and Liam Ben. Bro, the UK looking crazy right now. Hey, the UK looking crazy. Bro, they was mad as hell on Twitter because Canelo beat that boy ass. Bro, Canelo running through all y'all British fighters. It's just, bro, you know how they have Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Canelo the Britain Slayer. This month, he be slaying the hell out these European fighters. He, like, bro, if you from England, David Beckham, Adele, Elton, you know, the Spice Girls, you better watch out. Canelo finna slice and slay your ass. You know what I'm saying? Spice Girls, any of y'all Brits want to get it, can get it. Canelo, man, you know, AB, about Brits. Bro, he is the British assassin. Ain't that right, Ricky? Bro, he running the muck, not giving the uck. Bro, he destroying all of England. Anybody in his weight class. Y'all better leave this man alone. Bro, Adele, hello, it's me. I was wondering if I can fight Nelo's ass for free. I said, come on at 3. You know, because the zombie having them weird ass start times, like 3 p.m. And I was wondering, hello from the other side. I must block Manny RV. He live in an RV. Get him out of here. My man said Canelo is Jason Voorhees to the UK. Ain't that right? That man. Choo, 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 Canelo. Choo, 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 Canelo. Bro, that man is the Jason Voorhees to the UK. Soon enough, Canelo, he gonna run through all the rematch room. He gonna have to fight Eddie Hearn and Barry Hearn. Bro, he gonna have to fight the Hearns and then Hearn's gonna set it up in the backyard. You know how Hearns do. They be having these backyard boogie back. Yeah, bro. I'll get your boogie out. Yeah. I'll get your boogie out. Bro, he gonna do one of them fight camp. What's that? The Eddie Hearn fight camp? I'll get your boogie out. I'll get your boogie. Gangsters don't dance, we boogie. Bro, Canelo gonna have to fight Eddie Hearn in the backyard because he running through Europe. Bro, he done struck out like 3 Eddie Hearn fighters. That's enough. That's 3 strikes like baseball. You're up. Slow it down. I just dissed you. I said he done struck out like 3 Eddie Hearn fighters. That's 3 strikes like baseball. You're up. Oh my gosh, bro. Bars. Listen, slow it down. I just dissed you. I said he done beat like 3 Eddie Hearn fighters. 3 strikes like baseball. Enough. Hold on. Don DeMarco. Hold on. I said he done beat like 3 Eddie Hearn fighters. That's enough. 3 strikes like baseball and you're up. You're up. You're up. Oh my God, bro. The bars is nasty. I promise I'll fry one of y'all. They don't have the mental dexterity to fuck with your boy. Listen, I'm going to run it back one more time. And I don't even freestyle, but I could come up with a couple off the dome, bro. Listen, I said Canelo beat like 3 fighters in a row. 3 Eddie Hearn fighters in a row. Enough. That's 3 strikes like baseball and you're up. You're up. You're up. Bars. I told you it was nasty, bro. I told you. I said that's 3 strikes like baseball and you're up. He's beating up out these Brits. That's a grand slam. Like Van Damme, goddamn. Listen. Hold on. Hold on, bro. I told you I'll fry one of you. I need to get on the track with Eminem, Crooked, Royce, and we need Joe Budden out of retirement. I promise you I can hang. I don't bang, but I can hang. Bro, Canelo, he destroying Eddie Hearn whole nation of fighters. What's up with my man Ari? Oh, you got that hella late. He said, oh, got it. You're up. You're up. You hella slow. You hella slow. Yo, get the likes up. Bar God. I said Canelo beat like 3 Eddie Hearn fighters. Enough. That's 3 strikes like baseball and you're up. You're up. Man, what? Yeah, Dylon, the ego. Facts. Hey, my man Ricky Williams is clapping silly. How did he get double clapped? How did he get clapped by 2 shooters? Anyway, listen, Canelo whole situation is twofold. He's a great fighter. He does be playing some games, which we know. But some of y'all are going above and beyond because you're emotional. Emotion, man, emotion. Some of y'all are too emotional and y'all just outright hating on Canelo. You see what I'm saying? Some people are outright hating. Me, as I just stated, I put Canelo #1 pound for pound. My current list has Canelo over Terrence Crawford. Yup, like Jay-Z said. Yup. Trump 2020, that's what's up. He just failed the election. Block him. Bro, they coming in here with all types of nonsense. Again, if you're just joining, the reason why I put Canelo above Terrence Crawford now is because I've had Terrence Crawford pretty much in that #1 spot after Andre Ward retired. So right after the Ndongo fight or whatever. But here's the thing, Terrence Crawford, as we now know, he has not made a lot of the proper business decisions that would enable him to continue to stay on that list. Like, okay, Crawford is a phenomenal fighter and talent. There's no denying that. We all know that. That's just a pure fact. I do think Terrence Crawford, listen, I got this one. I need y'all to get the likes up, though. I do think Crawford shows more separation in his performances. Like, if Crawford wins, he wins and he might stop you or something like that. Whereas Canelo didn't get the stoppage. But herein lies the reason why I have to uplift Canelo is because of resume. Because I agree that Canelo hasn't had necessarily the same separation. Like the Golovkin fights are close. Jacobs fight turned out to be close towards the back half and all that. But those are also top names that he needed to fight. Now, not everyone he fought is like Rocky Fielding and Amir Khan. Those fights didn't need to happen. But in between those fights, he still is fighting Golovkin twice, Danny Jacobs, Caleb Smith, who are solid to real good guys in his division. He fought Cotto in there. He destroyed Chavez Jr. I mean, you got to give him credit. If you ain't giving Canelo no type of credit, then you probably just hating. Straight up. The man said, what? Did I stutter? What you mean, what? How you gonna spell what with two A's like batteries? What you mean, what? Did I stutter? What you mean, what? SPG flash. I'm about to flash. What you mean, what? What don't you understand about what I said since I spoke clear English? Oh my God, man. Let me get this money. That's the only way to calm me down. Likes and money. Likes or loot. My shooter's ready to shoot. Demetrius Harris, my guy. Best boxing channel. No one else does it like you. Thank you. We knew. Don't disrespect me, bro. Block him. Who is you? Who is you, cuh? Bro, he said don't disrespect me. Okay, we just gonna block you. We ain't gonna disrespect you. Block him. Oh my God. Bro, my shooters is out here double tapping. Like Instagram. Bro, that's an Insta blam. My shooters out here double tapping like Instagram. That's an instant blam. Get him out of here. Block Edgar Perez. Block. Oh, who next? I won. Who next? Who next? Bro, I'm the new Samuel Peters. Let me run this back. We gonna TiVo this. Ego gonna hit the TiVo. I am replacing Terrence Crawford. He's still in the pound for pound list, my pound for pound list. And I'm putting Canelo Barn ready. Alvarez. I'm putting Canelo Alvarez number 1. Hated to love it, the underdogs on top. Hey, Irv, make it hot. You got to do something, baby. Canelo's number 1 pound for pound. Said Ego. But with number 1 pound for pound comes responsibility. Fight Charlo. Listen, I ain't lose my mind here. Fight Charlo. Fight David Benavidez. You number 1 pound for pound. Fight Charlo. Fight David Benavidez. Fight Caleb Plant. Yeah. But I do put him number 1 because his body of work is see, listen. Crawford is in the situation he's in because of his business sense, in my opinion, is lacking. Crawford knew when he signed to Top Rank in 2018 that he wasn't going to probably get a lot of them good fight right there, boy. He knew he didn't have no strong chance to get them PBC, boy. Right? He knew that. And he still re-signed. Meanwhile, Canelo, even though he be playing games at times and fighting the Rocky Fielding or some trash that we know he don't need to be fighting, he's still squeezing in Golovkins and stuff like that. Block divorced eyes. That's what's up. He's still squeezing in a Caleb Smith. He's still in that amount of time. Crawford is a great fighter. Great fighter. But he ain't getting no type of these fights like this. Canelo, in his last couple of fights, every fight is in a different weight class. Last fight, it was at 175. Even though that fight, to me, FAF. But on record, he still beat Kovalev. Whatever, there might have been a rehydration clause. Kovalev signed up for it. That's how it ended. Boom. So one fight was at light heavy. Then he back at 168. You know what I'm saying? He fought Chavez at a catchweight. Then he fought at 160 with Golovkin. I mean, he's flexing his weight. You got to put Canelo there. He simply put has a better resume. And even despite the gamesmanship and the rehydration clauses and this and that, his resume still holds up. He's still, all right, look, prove me wrong. Okay. The decision is mine. I teach who I want. Okay. I'll prove it. I'll beat any man in this room in less than 60 seconds. Don't go too far, hun. It'll be over in 60 seconds. Ego Lee, I challenge you all. Name a Gennady Golovkin in 2017 and 2018 that Canelo, he fought Golovkin, a certified person, somebody who's dangerous in the division at the time. In 2017 and 2018, if I'm not mistaken off the top of my head, name someone like Golovkin that Crawford fought in the last couple of years. Yeah, Ego Lee. I said, open your mind. Be formless. Be shapeless. be water. If you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You see, water can burst and water can crash. Be water, my friend. Listen. Okay, I'll prove it. I said, open your mind. Be formless. Be shaped. If Canelo is not pound for pound, who is Crawford beat? In the last 3 years, that rivals Triple G. Tell me. Okay, I said I'll prove it. Name a guy he beat like Triple G. Okay. Name someone Crawford beat like Triple G. Ricky Williams said, Keith Sweat, boy, no man. And the band keep playing now. Lang, gang, 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 gang. Lang, gang, 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 gang. Exactly. Nobody. Stop playing. Talented fighter. But unlike a Canelo, I has born ready, right? Crawford ain't the A side, and he ain't getting the fights he want. Canelo, outside of Mayweather, he could say you, me, him, and her. He can pick who he want when he want him, and he has picked some of the right people. Some of them haven't been the right people. But in between the Rocky Fieldings and the Miracons and the people who haven't been the right people, he squeezed, I know it's not a word, but he squoze in some of the right people. Crawford, since 140, he ain't fought nobody like no Triple G or even a Callum Smith. Bro, Canelo gave up 7 inches in height. It almost looked farcical that they were even fighting because it looked like, from the eye test, it looked like, two people in 2 different divisions. So, yes, Crawford is bodying dudes, but Canelo just bodied a man. Look at him, bro. Look at how small he looked. I can't think of a undefeated. Okay, this man was, even though I don't, and trust me, I understand Callum Smith is not better than David Benavidez. I told y'all that. He's not better than Caleb Plant to me, right? But he's still an undefeated guy with 27-0 or whatever that has some power. Even a lot of y'all said that he was going to give Canelo problems, and he gave Canelo nada. He didn't give Canelo no problem. He lost every second, every round, and got destroyed. When's the last time Canelo was in a good, exciting fight? What does that got to do with my question? Why would I answer your question and you ain't answer mine? You better stop. What's the question? In between Canelo's gamesmanship of fights that he probably shouldn't have fought, like Rocky Fielding and all that, he still put in work with Daniel Jacobs. I'm not like, bro, he still fought Daniel Jacobs. That's, at the time, that was a unification and a top level person with momentum. Danny Jacobs had recently beaten Derevyanchenko, and he was on a 3-4 win streak, even though some of those fights were tough. I thought he beat Triple G. Then he fought Luis Cuba Arias, who was undefeated. So that's 2 undefeated fighters that Jacobs fought in a row. Then he fought another undefeated, Mad Zaleski. Looked good there, or, he beat him. Then he fought Derevyanchenko, who was undefeated. Jacobs fought 4 undefeated fighters in a row and won because I thought he beat Golovkin. And then he fought Canelo. So name someone with that type of momentum that Crawford has fought. Like a Danny Jacobs on really a 3 or 4 undefeated fight tear where he fought some solid guys and was undefeated. Name one person that matches up well, because a lot of y'all want to hate, but y'all not thinking this through. A lot of y'all want to hate on Canelo, you're not thinking this through because you're emotional beta males. Canelo is still squeezing in. Bro, he fought Jacobs, who really was on like a 4-win tear. Because I thought he beat Golovkin. Name somebody with 4 solid fights like Golovkin, Cuba Arias, undefeated. That's 2 undefeated fighters in a row. Selecki, solid guy, undefeated at the time. And then Derevyanchenko, who we know is a problem. And he beat all those guys, and then he fought Canelo, like right after that. So name someone equivalent that had a body of work like Jacobs that Canelo fought in the last several years. Once again, when it comes to Crawford, you delusional fucks have to keep reverting to 135, 140 Crawford. Well, guess what? That's when I had Crawford #1 pound for pound. See how this works? When he was at 35 and when he was at 140, that's when I had him atop of the list. But it just so happens that things change. Things change and careers progress. Now you got welterweights like Errol Spence making a lot of noise. You got guys like Canelo. So it's not, the world is not going to stand still for Crawford, who is not getting the necessary fights that he needs, to stay atop of the list. All of it is hyperbole with Crawford. Oh, Crawford will beat Sean Porter ass. He'll beat Thurman. Oh, he'll whoop Pacquiao. He'll whoop Errol. He'll whoop Danny. He'll whoop Mikey. Meanwhile, we haven't gotten to see any of it. Bro, I'm destroying y'all. Shout out to my man, Demetrius Harris. Ego the Professor teaching class right now. And I'm just real. See, 1 minute they say I love Crawford and black fighters, and then they say I hate Canelo. But then now I'm keeping it real with what I see. And then now they're going to say, oh, you hate Crawford and you love Mexican fighters. Like, bro, it's hilarious. Y'all can't keep up with me. Y'all can't keep up with the swag. The bottom line is Crawford is a victim of his own stubbornness and his own ego and his own like living in his head. Meanwhile, the rest of boxing continues to elevate. I'll prove it. Okay, I'll prove it. Let me see those pretty eyes. Really suspect, block him. What dude feels comfortable talking to another dude like this? Block him. Bro. Hugo Gonzalez, you always kept it a buck and be as objective as you can be. Thank you. Keep it real. Ain't no racial bias. That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, some people is just beta males. Hold on. Why he get blocked? Hey, Dr. Doc, Business Brain, why'd you hide him? I don't think he said nothing wrong. Dr. Doc, unblock him. Smash the like button. Yeah, he was cool. Bro, that's the problem. You want, like, when it comes to Crawford, people have he's a terrific fighter. But people want to talk, they want to have that, like, back in the day on the block talk when it comes to Crawford. Because we all like Crawford. I like Crawford. He's a cool dude. He's a great fighter. But when it comes to Terrence Crawford, people want to have that on the block talk. What I mean by on the block talk is this. You have to, in boxing, the money keep coming in. Ricky Williams, Bud can negotiate with these subpar fighters, but not the killers in the division. Bud took low money with Khan and what's his name, the boy Postal, per his own admission, but went with EJ. That's oh, Ricky Williams, why you doing this, bro? Why you doing this? My man Ricky, why you doing him like this? That's a whole nother. Hold on, let me get to that. Who's Canelo fighting next? The hell if I know. Would I look like Eddie Reynoso, Chepo? Why are you asking me who Canelo's fighting now? I don't know. You act like I'm Canelo's manager or something. I don't know who the motherfucker fight, bro. He just fought. Yeah, block him. Get this stupid trash conversations out of here, bro. He said, who he fighting next? Like I'm supposed to know. He just fought last night. How am I supposed to tell you who the hell he fighting next? Man, come on. Anyway, we gonna just block all y'all. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. First of all, get the likes up. If y'all don't get the likes up, this stream will be over very shortly. We have far too many people in here. Y'all need to get the likes up. Second, get the fucking likes up. Third, get the likes up. Fifth rule, we do not talk about Fight Club. In addition to all that stuff I just said, get the likes up. Block Felix Reynolds. Yeah, we're going to block all y'all. This is funny, though. Out of all the people that get blocked on the channel, do you notice my channel's still popping? So what does that tell you? Like, they always say, oh, Igor, you block too many people. Why you always block? You block, poopy face, right? But you understand this. All the people that are getting blocked, but I still have viewership. I still make full-time great money on YouTube. How is this possible? So somebody got to be lying. How am I able to stay on the YouTube platform for year upon year, over a decade, and we blocking all the ignorance out, and they still keep coming back? I told you they still be watching. Mr. King Palmer. Whatever happened to Chepo? I think because he's an older gentleman, you know, with the Rona, so they might not want him traveling and being out there like that. It's just Eddie Reynoso lately. I think that Rona got, like, bro, they had a hologram of Michael Buffer. I think if you over a certain age, they ain't really just putting you out there. Bro, they got a Tupac hologram of Michael Buffer. The man was on the Jumbotron talking about some in the blue corner. Let's get ready. Like, bro, he was a hologram. So I think if you just over a certain age, they just like not trying to have you out in the elements like that with this Rona. You see what I'm saying? Bro, Michael Buffer announced a fight on a Zoom call. Like the man was on Zoom. He was a Zoom participant or whatever they did for that DAZN card. That man was on the screen. Like, I thought he was going to be at the fight. That man, let's get ready to run. Oh, there go Buffer. Up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. No, that's Buffer. Bro, he was really up in the air. Up in the clouds. Me and my spouse. Rumors on the ground getting too loud. Turn them shits down. Bro, that man Buffer was up in the clouds. Oh my gosh. Hugo Morales. Shout out to the Bulldog Jingle and Bell Woof Woof. I don't know what the hell that was. That man turned into a werewolf in the middle of his super chat. I don't know what you just said. What was that, bro? That man said the British Bulldog. I don't know. I ain't going to go through it. Thank you for the money. No refunds. I don't know what y'all talking about. The man turned, it's a full moon. He turned into a werewolf mid super chat. That man was sitting in the super chat. That motherfucker Thriller out here. Who the fuck's, who said that? Dylan said he be on high on crack donating. Bro, they be doing all types of stuff. Ain't that a bit? I don't do no drugs. No drugs. And they be doing drugs and then super chatting and commenting and then saying I'm on the drugs. They be like, you high as a kite, ego. Like, I'm high as a kite, but you the one out here wilding. Bro, they be high as... Stay off the drugs, ego. They be fresh off that 8-ball when they come to my ish. You know what I mean? They be off that 8-ball. That MJG, that 8-ball bars. Listen. I said they be off that 8-ball, that MJG, man. Cito, Canelo is a beast. What up, ego? Keep doing you, bro. Man, I don't even know what happened to Werewolf Boy. That man, American Werewolf in chat looking at us. bro, American Werewolf in the chat looking at, bro. Icy says Canelo is not pound for pound number one. I disagree. I think he is. Bro, first of all, There's not definitive pound for pound like Mayweather where it's irrefutable. That's for starters. There hasn't been since Mayweather or Andre Ward where there was like a pound for pound that it got to be the number one on everybody's list. That's for starters. Canelo is the closest to number one pound for pound for sure. Bro, how can I keep Terrence Crawford? How can I keep him on the pound for pound list if he can't get the fights he wants? It's that simple. There's a reason you don't hear. There's a reason that you don't hear Canelo complaining about getting fights because he's in the driver's seat. He could get the fights. Crawford is the one that can't get the fights. How can he, like, bro, again, this is what I was saying earlier with the on the block talk. Dudes that used to be like, used to deal back in the 80s and 90s. Some of them dudes got pinched, went away, came back, and they be like, man, we had Brooklyn lit. We on the block, we had them artists, we had the Beamer, Benz, Bentley. You know, and they doing the on the block talk. Terrence Crawford is becoming on the block talk. What I mean is, people are talking about back in my day, man, we on the block, we had I had the finest honey in the Beamer, Benz, and Bentley. We was all up running up and down Queens with the Beamer, Benz, and Bentley. That's on the block talk. You know what I'm saying? Where somebody just on the block telling you how things used to be on this block. Man, there were one corner store in the whole neighborhood. We just go in there, we be at that till 2 a.m. and it was lit. Like, okay, it's nothing like that now. So it has nothing to do with that. That's Crawford, what he's becoming. He's becoming on the block where it's like terrific fighter, but most of the accomplishments. Okay. Tell me some great things from Crawford without mentioning 135 or 140. Oh, that part. Tell me some good from Crawford without mentioning 135 or 140. Because that happened from 2013, 14, 15, 16, about 17. And we're about to be in 2021. Go. He's a family man. Horrible. There's a lot. That's horrible. I'm talking about boxing. See, when you separate the emotions and hear a little bit of logic, it get a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a little bit different. Shout out to Cameron Renfro. Hey, Ego, do you think Canelo would fight Bevo? No. At 175 or Caleb Plant? Maybe Caleb. Hopefully Caleb at 168. Somebody said he loves his city. Bro, how long can we hold Crawford's spot in line? Real talk. How long can we hold Crawford's spot in the line when the rest of boxing is progressing? Jaron Ennis keeps looking impressive. At this rate, if he keeps doing that and keeps getting the bigger and bigger fights, he's on his way to success. People who are even further along, like Errol Spence. People like Canelo, he's doing some of the politics and the little weird stuff, but he is squeezing in some, and his body of work as a total, he has better names. Canelo has better names than Crawford. I can nitpick a lot about Canelo, and I've talked about some of that, but Canelo got to be number one over Crawford at this current point. Bro, name a Caleb Smith. Okay, I don't think, keep in mind, I am not of the thinking that Caleb Smith was better than David Benavidez or Caleb Plant, and I told you this. But I did have Caleb Smith up there. I just thought those American fighters, Benavidez and Plant, were better than him. But he's a champion. You still have to have had him up there. You see what I'm saying? He did win the World Boxing Super Series. He did knock out George Groves and Hassan Ndam. You know what I mean? He beat Rocky Fielding. And Canelo obliterated him. So name somebody that had a 7-inch reach advantage over Crawford at welterweight, right? Or anything close to that, and had at least the aura or presence in recent memory that a Caleb Smith, people were really saying Caleb Smith at the very least could pose problems. Kell Brook, that's Crawford's last fight. Nobody really thought Kell Brook would pose massive problems. They thought at best, hopefully, they were hoping that Kell Brook would look like 2017 and before Crawford. Michael Woodard, he said E40 versus Too Short, Bay Area fire all night. I'm from the Bay. I grew up on all this. Shout out to 40. Shout out to Short. What's my favorite word? Why they want to say it like Short? Freaky tales. Let's get it. Bro, listen. I'm about to destroy y'all. Listen. I'm the golden boy Oscar de la Hoya, and I'm about to destroy y'all. Bars. Let's get it. Let's look at Canelo's last opponent. Whatever you felt about Caleb Smith, even though I knew Canelo was going to win that fight, and look at Kell Brook, Crawford's last opponent. On paper, who did you think versus their, guy that we rate and skilled fighter stood any level of a chance? Anthony Forrest, shout out to you. Who did you think had a chance? Bro, knowing Canelo's a skilled guy and seeing a 7-footer who's undefeated, 27-0, when some of y'all just hating now, with 19 knockouts, with a 7-inch height advantage, probably arm reach advantage, and a champion, or another UK guy in Kell Brook who hadn't made the weight since 2017 with 2 bad eyes, with looking eye to eye with Crawford. They looked about the same height. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Any real boxing fan knew Smith had no chance. So you're in the hot seat. Block natural gifts. Don't hate the truth. Since you speak the truth, we're going to put you in the hot seat. He says any real boxing fan knew Smith had no chance. Okay, so what is it? So you mean to tell me you believe Kell Brook posed more of a threat to his skillful fighter Crawford than Caleb Smith versus Canelo? You're in the hot seat. Everybody put 45 seconds on the clock. Watch. Here is something you can't understand. How I could just watch me body this man. See, this is what I'm making a specific point, and you putting in some other stuff. So now I got to get you. Did you think, all things considered, that Kell Brook, a UK British guy that Crawford just fought? No, I'm not saying that. Okay, put him in timeout. He don't got to get blocked, but you definitely got to go to timeout for wasting our time. Well, that's what I'm talking about, bro. So if you ain't talking about that, keep up so you don't have to catch up. Next. Crawford's last guy was also a British fighter. So if we're looking at Canelo's last fight against a British fighter and Terence Crawford's last fight against a British fighter, who had any semblance of a chance to possibly do well in the fight, not just lose? Brook had damaged eye sockets, reading glasses, hadn't made weight since 2017. These are facts. So if we're going Brit for Brit, tit for tat, tit for tat, tit for tit, Brit for Brit, Caleb Smith, according to the fan, I'm not saying my personal opinion. You know who I picked. I picked Canelo. I was dead right. I said Canelo decision. I could even see a body shop stoppage, which came close. But you still have to admit, bro, it's non-debatable. Caleb Smith was an undefeated champion. Kell Brook was not undefeated, nor was he a welterweight champion. How long can we continue to hold a spot in the line for Terence Crawford? I understand the games that Canelo plays. I want Canelo to fight Andrade. I've always said that. I'm not changing that. I want Canelo to fight Jermall Charlo. I want Ihaz Born Ready to fight against David Benavidez or Caleb Plant. That's its own issue. See, a lot of y'all are so a lot of y'all are so emotional that you can't get past step one to get to step two. You see what I'm saying? They just want to jump to step two. Step two is its own issue. Step two is its own issue. I want to see Canelo fight all those same guys. However, how long can Terrence Crawford on your pound for pound list remain number one when guys are doing more things than him? Canelo's body of work in its totality supersedes that of Terrence Crawford, namely recently. Even with the games that Canelo plays, the strategic matchmaking and stuff, his last couple fights are still Callum Smith, still a Kovalev, still a Jacobs, and a Rocky Fielding. So the Rocky Fielding, that was obviously no good. Before that, it was like Chavez Jr. and Golovkin. Bro, he's still fighting people who stylistically should at least give him some issue. Some. If you don't think being 5'8", 5'7", or whatever, and someone having a 7-inch height disadvantage is easy work, then, what type of boxing fan is you? But listen, Chavez and Callum Smith, their performances was garbage, but he still signed up for the work. Kell Brook's performance was garbage, to be honest. He started off winning, but it was real light. He didn't do nothing crazy. What dazzle did Kell Brook have? Please let me know, since y'all know so much. Canelo is number one pound for pound. What did Kell Brook do? He was doing pretty good with the jab. That's it. Shout out to my man Ari. The money keep coming in. My man Jose de Jesus, $6 straight to the B of A through Zelle. Appreciate my man. Man, Canelo Alvarez, he's number one, bro. How long can we continue to hold Crawford spot in the line and other people continue to build their resumes and career? It just don't make sense. Crawford, he's definitely a talented fighter. We all know that. I mean, there's no denying that. But people hating on Canelo like OD to try to prove, to try to prove a separate point, which is a separate situation. Like I said, even with Canelo picking the Rocky Fieldings, he's still okay. This is child's play, man. Name a fighter that per division is better than Golovkin in 2017 and 18 when Canelo fought him, that Terrence Crawford fought at welterweight. Who? I'll hear out any arguments. Canelo, this is in the last several years, right? Canelo fought Triple G in 2017 and 2018. So, name somebody that Crawford fought at this division in the last several years that matches with Golovkin. Cameron Renfro, the money keep coming in. If Bud fights Jamal James, Sean Porter, Spence, and wins, he could be pound for pound, but I don't see it happening. No, we're going to get to that in a second. Bro. Canelo got to be number one. Listen, everybody disagrees with me, but nobody step up to the plate. No one steps up to the plate to answer these questions. I said Canelo's number one pound for pound. I have bumped Crawford. He could be number two. That sounds about right. You know, maybe Errol Spence number two. But, you know, he's still a top guy. But I'm saying Canelo got to be. The money keep coming in. Ego spitting that knowledge, big homie. Shout out to Cito the Great. Shout out to Ip Man. Who do you honestly believe has the best chance of beating Canelo? Of beating Canelo either by KO or decision, and explain. Charlo Benavidez. That's probably what I would say has the best chance. You know? Or if we're talking 75, better be have got a real chance. Just because he's going to be big and he's pretty durable. Bro. No, he said the top people. Caleb Plant could possibly be Canelo too. Listen, people get mad, but they can't combat the argument being made. Nah, he ain't finna fight no better beard, bro. Bro, Canelo's number one. Okay. Okay. Okay, listen. All things considered, is Mean Machine, listen, all things considered, is Mean Machine levels above Callum Smith? Yes or no, and explain why. Shout out to Ask You. The money keep coming in. Everyone's sending in money, but ain't nobody answering your question. They can't, bro. I promise you. No, hold on. Let me rephrase the question. Mean Machine or Callum Smith, who is better? Like, who do you think is better? Who is better? Listen, I'll just simplify it like that. Who is better and more proven, Callum Smith or Mean Machine? That's it. Okay. So everybody's saying Callum Smith. Now I got to get you. Now I'm about to dig in y'all ass like wedgies. So I just asked a very simple question. Who has accomplished more? Who has done more? Mean Machine or Callum Smith? Everybody's saying Callum Smith. Well, guess what? Canelo I was born ready. Alvarez fought a champion, which Mean Machine was not. He was a mandatory to try to become a champion, and Canelo ate him alive. Every single round. Terrence Crawford, you want me to put him above Canelo right now still, but judging off his second to last performance, December of 2019, so about a year ago, he just had a competitive fight with Mean Machine, and he really got knocked down. So how is it that Terrence Crawford can stay number one pound for pound when he fought a Mean Machine who was not a champion, and Callum Smith was a champion? Mean Machine, who at best was probably Crawford's height or shorter, and Callum Smith had at least height advantages. And the Mean Machine Crawford fight, he did get stopped ultimately, but it was super competitive. Canelo, in no point did he look hurt, didn't look like he was going to get stopped. Canelo's pulled away, y'all. It's just what it is. Now, that doesn't change the future. He should still fight Charlo, Benavidez, whoever, Caleb, Andrade. But you got to give Canelo his props. He looked good out there. And he was off a year layoff. I don't even think Bud was off a year because he fought Benavidez and Mean Machine in the same year. Bud wasn't off no year layoff. Canelo's off a year layoff and diced the man. Give him his props. Simple. See, listen, people get mad when I say what I say, but I'm a fair critic or analyst or vlogger, blog, whatever you want to call me. I'm fair. Crawford fought Jose Benavidez, competitively stopped him in the 12th. Caleb Smith, Benavidez got shot in the leg, wasn't a champion, came from 140. Canelo just fought, among having a better resume in its totality, he fought a champion who did win the World Boxer Super Series. He wasn't the best, to me, he wasn't better than Benavidez or Caleb Plant. That was cap, but I called that out when it happened in real time. And Terrence Crawford was competitive with Benavidez. Canelo just shut the man out every round, a champion. I mean, what? Kamal Oz. Canelo will probably fight Yildirim. He has to fight Yildirim and Saunders and claim that he cleaned out super middle. I mean, I hope he don't do that. Doubt he goes anywhere near Benavidez. Boo-boo better be of Maul or Plant. Well, I'm not going to think cynically like that. I hope he makes the right decision. If he stays on DAZN and he stays fighting Golovkin and stuff, then that's going to be his own undoing. I ain't worried about it because people are tired of them type of matches. I'll tell you that. Ask Yar who's here. We don't like T.O. for pound, just asking. I think it's because he just got thrown into, one fight with Loma, and I don't think people really thought Loma was what Top Rank billed him as. You know what I mean? The money keep coming in. Listen, we got a $5 cash app from Phil. Smith was ranked number 1 as well at 168. See? Bro, just it is what it is. Canelo's number 1. It is what it is. Bro, people are still putting Crawford over Canelo. Like, listen, if you want to put Errol Spence, that's a whole separate argument. The reason I put Canelo is because he's been around longer and he's fought at the higher level for longer. So in this current time, but Errol's right there. But people are still putting Crawford. That's what the conversation is really about. People are still saying Crawford's number 1. I had him number 1 right after Andre Ward retired and he was undisputed. You know what I mean? I had him number 1. But you guys keep saying, oh, Errol, but that's not even what I'm talking about. I'm talking about I personally put Canelo number 1. People are arguing that Crawford's number 1. Bro, Crawford, they said Crawford's number 1, but he had a close fight early with Mean Machine, who wasn't a champion, and Canelo just bombed out off of a year layoff. Caleb Smith, a champion that allegedly had threatening power. You know what I'm saying? Caleb Smith has had some solid performances. And he couldn't do nothing with Canelo. Crawford in there fought the fight and made the fight harder with Mean Machine. Cause see, bro, that's one thing that, to be honest, that's one thing that's always scared me with Bud is his temperament. He's such a dog, he don't know when to turn the dog off. So that's kind of Bud's fault. Canelo, he gonna fight smart. You know what I'm saying? Like Mayweather, Canelo, they're gonna try to fight smart. Like Crawford was getting touched up a little bit versus Mean Machine, really got dropped, and then he stubbornly stayed in the whatever got him dropped, whether he was in the southpaw stance, I forget if it was orthodox or southpaw, but whatever it was, he was getting touched and tagged, and he got dropped with it, and he stubbornly stayed in that position, and then switched, and then when he switched, he started creating the Mean Machine knockdowns. But I personally think Callum Smith, even though I don't think he was better than Caleb Plant or Benavidez, which I've already outlined on my channel, he was still amongst the top. He's still a champion, and he still had some attributes, and he got cooked. He got cooked. Crawford fought somebody that I don't think is rated as high as Mean Machine in the division and didn't cook him. What don't you understand? He cooked him in the end, but I'm talking about it was competitive. Canelo just blew out a champion. Pause. What are we talking about? Canelo is number one pound for pound, $5. He left another one. It says $10 Cash App, unblock me. You got to hit me up on Instagram. DM me. I don't know who you are. Bro, he sent $15 to get unblocked. That's bail bonds. I'm the bail bondsman. I'm the new bail bondsman. Bro, they trying to pay bail and get out of jail. Bro, everything I'm saying is realistic. Hey, bro, you better stop with the Cash App because I'm about to collect the money. No refunds. All right. No refunds. He keeps sending money to get unblocked. All right. No refunds. I'm accepting now. It's too late. My money. My money. Now it's too late. I just accepted them all. I'm the Cash App king. My money. Give me some chili Fritos. Sorry, fat boy, we closed. Mama! My money. It's too late. I accepted it. All right, you better stop. He keeps sending. All right. Keep sending these cash out. I'm going to keep accepting them. No refunds. No refunds. My money. My money. Bro, how long can we hold Terrence Bud Crawford's place in line? He is good, he's skilled, but simply put, he's not in a positioning like Errol or Canelo, so therefore he's not getting the upper echelon fights. So you want me to just keep him there and Canelo's still in between the bulls, still fighting some good names. Errol Spence is getting in a car wreck, still fighting good names. Man, come on, bro. The money keep coming in. Oh, my gosh. Shout out to my man, Nider Allison Johnson. He said $5, keep him blocked. Why you do that? Nider said keep him blocked. I don't even know who he is. Kamal Oz. Boo Boo Saunders not getting finalized will be an indication of Canelo's intention. Watch. I know the Yildirim fight has to be next per the WBC. I do not want to see... Man, this man, bro, I'm going to stop sending this unblocked thing. I'm about to keep all your money. It's over. All right, bro. All right. No. He keeps sending these message cash apps saying unblock me. Hit me up on Instagram. I don't know who you are. They paying to get unblocked. What can I say? Hold on. My sister's texting me. Oh. Bro. He's sending more money to get unblocked. Look, bro. He sent another 10. I'm Jean Bautista on YouTube. Send me your channel URL at Boxing Ego 1. Bro. He posted bail. Bro, they posting bail to get out of the... Hey, if you're watching this, Boxing Eagle, at Boxing Eagle 1, he just paid his bail, y'all. I'm going to let him out of jail. He going to come back. Bro, send me your... Listen, stop sending money. Man, this man going crazy. He said, bro... $5. He said, don't listen, unblock me. This man is going crazy. I'm trying to give you the steps. I see you posting bail. He posted bail, y'all. This is crazy. Only me. Only on my channel. Hit me up through DM at Boxing Ego 1 on Instagram with your channel URL, and I will free you. You don't have to pay no more bail. I'm gonna let you out. Did you see the video with Robert Garcia? No. What would he say? Shout out to Phil J. He laughing. They sending money to laugh. I'm the boxing god. I get paid. I get paid in emoji. Y'all tripping. Y'all really tripping. I'm the boxing god. We out here getting paid. Haters getting slayed. Look, the money keep coming in. I told you. This is the week of the holidays. Appreciate y'all for the support. They don't have to do that. It's the holidays and they still contributing. Myron Dinner. Between both Charlos, Andre, Billy Joe, Benavidez, and Plant, from highest to lowest rank, who has the best chance of beating Canelo? Actually, someone asked a similar question. Jamal Charlo or Benavidez, I think. I think right now, if they were to fight Canelo, they'll give his toughest fight. That's my honest opinion. Good questions, though. The money keep coming in. All right, finally. Terrence Crawford was mentioned on the DAZN telecast, right? Errol Spence was live. Cletus, what up? What's poppin'? Brand new whip just hopped in. I can pass that like Stockton. I got Ash. Listen. Errol Spence was asked about Terrence Crawford. They set him up. I don't even know why Errol did the interview. Old media going to just keep asking Errol about Terrence Crawford. They want to control the narrative so bad. Block Fauclair. Get him out of here. I'm so sick of seeing everything. Nah, bro, you tripping. So I don't know why Errol even did the interview. You know they was going to set you up. Just like Brian Kinney. When Errol came back from the crash, Brian Kinney was sounding like the first 48. What were you doing drinking and driving? You know, just going to ask this stupid shit. How much liquor did you really have, Errol? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why Errol even do interviews with certain people. But to each his own. So anyway, DAZN set him up per usual. Let me clear these super chats. I'm trying to make the money and talk. Cash App on the screen. I'm gonna make this money and talk. Anyway, they asked about Crawford. Crawford says 60-40. I mean, excuse me, Spence. He said, he was asked about Crawford. He said, yeah, it could happen, but he got to take 60-40, 70-30, or whatever the hell we offer him. I'm the A side, man down. Old media in the anti-PBC crew, they trying to spin this into Errol's ducking. How is that Errol Spence ducking? 55-45 is not the right split. Fuck that. Why? How is that the right? You in the hot seat. Listen, I'm about to burn a couple people. Magnifico. How is that the right split? What has Crawford done to warrant almost half of the pot? Bro, y'all about to get cooked. Bro, get it. Listen, I got to make this quick because time is money. San Antonio, Jesus, what up? My time is money. How did Crawford get that close to half of the pot from a business standard? What business moves, what A-side moves, what boss move has he put in place to warrant that the type of money? Half, 50-50 or 60-40 his way. This man is going crazy with the bail bonds. He's back in the. He sent me another $5 and said, "Okay, I DM you. Thank you." He sent another. Listen, he can fight, man. Block him. Block Perry UD. Cash App on the screen. Block Lynn. Oh, he said, "What's your Cash App password?" Block him. Block Lynn Leon. Bro. Block Perry UD. Block Lynn Leon. Oh, yeah. We going to get a couple of y'all out of here. This like the Wild Wild West. Yeah. Step in the chat and test. We going to do it like Will Smith. The Wild Wild West. And we bucking all y'all. What business moves, what big baller moves has Crawford done to work the leverage to the point where he gets 60-40? He said, "I need that unblock." Oh, wow. He said, "I need that unblock." Man, please, man. I told you the channel like a drug. Got these cheeseburgers, man. I'm asking you. There's nobody. Listen. The man, listen. I'm tired of sunning y'all, to be honest. He said, Crawford, because the man can fight. Guess what? Demetrius Andrade can fight too. But he can't get the Triple G and Canelo fight. That's not the business. You guys could try to spin this any type of way you want. Andrade, given the fights that he's fought, would not be. This man is going crazy in the Cash App, bro. He said, "Appreciate this. Thank you. Happy holidays." Shout out to this man, Bomb Juice. No refunds. He sent another $5. Man, this man is living in the Cash App. Whatever. No refunds. I ain't giving no refunds. Keep sending these Cash Apps, though. The man is, he living in the Cash App. I'll unblock you because you putting in a lot of work. He paid his bill. You know what I'm saying? Bro, Andrade is a great fight, but we know that's not how the business works. Like, he's not going to be able to, if he gets the Canelo fight, he's not going to really be able to dictate too much of that side of things, and he is a great fighter himself. You see what I'm saying? So we know that's not how it works. Hey, this man is a psycho, bro. Hold on, he's really a psycho. Look at what he just sent, another Cash App. He said, "I don't want no refunds." This is kind of funny, bro. He said, "Don't want no refunds." The man keeps sending money. Hey, you funny, bro. I'll give you that. The man said he don't want no refunds. Why did he pay just to say he didn't want no refund? That is pretty funny, bro. Only your boy Ego. Yeah, he got money, I guess. Bro, I'm like sneezing on the thing. He's sending $5. Bless you. Like, yeah, all right, keep blessing me then. Okay. Hey, y'all wilding in the chat. The money keep coming in, I told you. Boss Red, Crawford crazy as hell. Y'all tripping, right? Hey, hold on. Crawford crazy as hell, not taking the 40%. If the fight do 100 mil, that's 40 mil in his pocket for a fight he could win. Bro, but no one's even talking about that. But me and you. Who else could he fight to make that kind of money? Bro. The man Crawford. Hey, this dude is tripping, bro. Who is this? Bro, okay, Diddy, we get it. He sent another one. He said $5 just because I'm still blocked. This man is a psycho. Bro, what is wrong with this dude? He sent another one? Wow. Who said Brooke was going to be Buzz's toughest fight? Whatever. The money keep coming in. He paying bail. He paying bail. Hold on. Let me see if he emailed me. I mean, DM me. Oh, he's right here. Oh, let me unblock this dude before he go crazy. This is hilarious. Look, I'm unblocking him, y'all. I'm unblocking him. All right, hold on. Let me unblock you. He was going hyphy in here. Let me unblock this man. I don't even know how he got blocked though. I don't remember his name. All right, you sir have been unblocked. You have been unblocked officially. All right, you back. Unblocked. I'm a man of my word. Listen, he posted bail. I had to let him prevail because he posted bail, so we had to let him out the jail. Yeah, we getting bail bonds money. We getting bail bonds money. Shout out to Phil. Homie about to get blocked again tomorrow. Nah, don't do him like that. Oh my gosh. Bro, these Cash Apps is going crazy. He bad. Bro, I unblocked you, dog. He said talking about Golovkin is what got me blocked. I don't know what you even said, bro. All right. Shout out to my man. The money keep coming. Oh my God, bro. The Cash App is going crazy. Happy holidays. Pugilism Co. He said bail for those who just got blocked. Hey, y'all bugging, bro. Listen, we got a $25 Cash App. It says company bail for those who just got blocked. Y'all doing so much. That's how we gonna do it. They want to get back on the chat. You gonna have to come with that scratch. Man, I'm charging bail. You ain't getting out of jail unless you charge bail. That's the only way you coming back. They paying bail bonds. I promise my time is money. You come in with that weird. See, all you have to do is not get blocked and you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, we doing bail bonds now. 2021, ego bail bonds. Let me help you. We can free you, but it's going to cost you. Anyway. Hey, he said $100 for unblock. This is just hilarious. I got to think of this. This is funny. We doing ego bail bonds. Only I can do this. So, like my man Red just said, Terrence Crawford. I'm from Philly. I don't care. Top dogs at 47 Boots and Danny and my cousin Ray Robinson. All right. Bro. Crawford. Like, okay. If the Errol Spence fight with Crawford is so big, why would he be so anti 40%? Like my man said, if this was $100 million fight and super big, like y'all saying, he would get $40 million plus any endorsements, sponsors, whatever else he got going. What? Ray Robinson definitely beat Mean Machine, and that was right before the Crawford fight. And he beat Josh Kelly to me, but that's just my opinion. You see what I'm saying? Why would he be anti 40%? Now, moving on, because I know you guys don't have an answer for that. Moving on. Errol Spence said same thing he keeps saying. We can negotiate the fight. I'm the top dog, big fish, 60-40 or 70-30. I seen a lot of people were stating that was an admission of Errol Spence ducking Crawford. Errol Spence is insanely consistent. How is somebody explain to me? How is that Errol Spence ducking? Because he said 60-40 or 70-30. I'm the big dog. He said because Crawford has to give half of his half to Bob. Exactly. But that's his problem. That's his business. Listen, how does that mean? Explain the logic. How does that mean Errol Spence is ducking because he said, yeah, we can fight, but I'm the top dog, a.k.a. the A side, 60-40. They're saying Callum Smith, I don't know if it's true. I'm not making an excuse for him, but they're saying that Callum Smith had 4 weeks to prepare. That's what he signed up for. Canelo's the A side, so he took the gamble. So I thought 60-40 for Crawford was generous, to be honest. What leverage does Crawford have to suggest otherwise? Hey, this man going crazy. You guys will not believe this. The bail bonds, dude, the money keep coming in. The man just sent $100 after all that. This dude is funny. Bro, I told you. Bro, y'all got to give it up to Bomb Juice, Jean. He just sent 100 after all that, them bail bonds. Because somebody said $100 to bail. It says, happy holidays, just supporting your work. All right, fair enough. Good game. The man just sent 100 because one of y'all said, hey, you should start charging $100 for bail. I told you, bro, we out here. Shout out to Bomb Juice. Appreciate you. Happy holidays. Thank you for the support. Glad you enjoy the work. Told you nobody could do it like me. Salute to everybody who support. Listen, somebody asked earlier what you do on YouTube. Invest in yourself. They said how to start a YouTube. Invest in yourself. I put the money right back into YouTube. We're going to get some more stuff popping, more gear. We're going to keep doing it up. I promise you that. And the crazy thing is I just been stacking. I've been stacking. We're in a pandemic. California on lockdown. So I'm not really out there like that. So we just going to keep stacking. And, you know, when the world open back up, it's lit. It's lit. Shout out to my man. Shout out to Deron Heron. These numbers don't lie. See? Thank you. Somebody with some sense. Ego merch. I'm going to do what the fans need me to do. Whatever that is. The numbers don't lie. Pay-per-view attendance numbers. Spence wins. Common sense. He said it in a matter of a super chat. I don't know how many characters they give you. Ego got more fans than Bud. Hey, why? I didn't know what you was going to say. That's cold-blooded, bro. Yeah, I definitely want a Tesla. That's tight. Bro, this is just common sense. So I still haven't heard none of y'all explain to me how 60-40 is disrespect and how he said, I'll fight him 60-40, 70-30, I'm the top dog. How does that equate to, I told you didn't want the fight? Bro, the only thing different that Errol Spence said was he said 60-40 or 70-30. So how does that mean he don't want the fight? Like, I don't even understand the logic, bro. Hold on. Business Brain, I was about to get him. Man, my man Business Brain got trigger happy. I was about to get him. Oh, I see why Business Brain had the right to do it. Listen, you have to wait till you get chose. Don't spam the chat and put the same message repeatedly. I see why Business Brain blocked you. My man Alan Young, they can't explain ego. That's not how these emotional fanboys operate. He said buy a Tesla with super chats. We working on it. Ego bail bonds. We working on it. But check it. The money keep coming in. All right, look. Mikey was undefeated. Terrence Crawford's undefeated. Why do boxing fans continually act like everything in boxing is one and the same? That's pretty stupid. You know that's stupid. You know that what this fighter goes through or this guy's resume is not one and the same with this guy. Mikey comes from a fight family. I know Mikey, before I even knew who a Mikey Garcia was, I still knew who the Garcias was. You know why? Because his brother, Roberto Garcia, two-time world champion. I know who he is. So I already knew about Big G well before I even knew. Mikey comes from a fight family. Mikey is also of Mexican ethnicity, and he has his own built-in fan base. ES News spent a lot of time in that particular gym. and they all together collectively got a lot of exposure in their gym. Crawford don't have no reality show in his gym where all fans know him, but a lot of people know the Garcias because the Garcias did a good job of branding themselves, letting Ellie in the gym and, Ellie's teammates and, just whoever. It's not the same. Bro, between Mikey and Errol, I was at that fight. There was almost 50,000 people there. So that's how Mikey was able, because it was an event worth it. You had an undefeated fighter, and collectively the two put up Errol's biggest numbers to date. It's not fair because the Danny Garcia fight was during the COVID stuff. But, in general, it was obviously a good move because even Mikey, he has like 20,000 in Texas when he fought against Sergey Lipinets, and he had a good crowd there. And then he fought Jesse Vargas. They had, 15, 22,000, whatever the number was. So, and Broner fight at the Barclay, I was at that fight. So what does that have to do with Crawford? You see what I'm saying? Y'all try to make everything unilaterally the same, but it's not. Block, shave your beard. When they hate, donate. We just gonna keep building. They're trying to act like everything's the same. Like, bro, if we're talking about Jeff Horn, and so, but Mayweather doesn't have nothing to do with Jeff Horn. Their careers are not like analogous or synonymous with each other. You see what I'm saying? So if I'm judging something Mayweather, that don't have nothing to do with Jeff Horn. And y'all try to make it like to say, oh, why did Mikey Garcia get? Mikey's his own person. Mikey had bigger recent fights up to that. Mikey brings in whatever his crowd is. Man, come on. Y'all look crazy, bro. The more y'all talk in the comment section with this stuff and acting like you can't understand, the crazier y'all look. Canelo's number one pound for pound. Bro, Mikey, let me look it up. Y'all want to look it up? Y'all want to look it up? Okay. The fan want me to look it up. I'm going to look it up, yo. Mikey Garcia. Okay. So we'll see what Mikey had. He was a multi-division champion, just like Crawford. The fans want me to look it up. Okay. Okay. The boy Mikey. Record of 40. He was like 30-something in O. And before Errol Spence, oh, wow, look at this. Right before Errol Spence, he had just sold out the Staples or did a good crowd with Robert Easter at the Staples Center. I was there for that. Before that, he did a healthy crowd in Texas with Sergey Lipinets. And before that, fought Adrian Broner. And before that, he became WBC champion with a brutal knockout on the Leo Santa Cruz. I was at this fight too. So look at Mikey. And then before that was his tune-up fight. Before that was the Top Rank. That's why he had the big gap. He was inactive because he was in that legal thing with Top Rank. So basically from when he became a champion, he was on a tear. He is a champion at lightweight, beat Broner at 140, beat Lipinets at 140, an undefeated fighter, beat Robert Easter at 140, an undefeated fighter in a unification, and then the next fight was Errol Spence. If you look at Crawford's last couple fights, it don't look like that, bro. Look at Crawford from 2017. John Molina, Felix Diaz, Julius Ndongo, Jeff Horn, Jose Benavidez, and Amir Khan. And this is about where Mikey and Errol fought. So we could just stop right there. And then after that was Mean Machine. And bro, what are we talking about? So Mikey, you act like Mikey has the same trajectory and crowd because Crawford, man, come on, bro. Y'all looking crazy. So Mikey was out here running numbers, selling great crowds with Broner at the bar. I was at Dejan Zlaticanin. That was MGM Las Vegas. That was the co-feature for Leo Santa Cruz, Carl Frampton Part 2. I was there. It was, bro, listen. Y'all will keep getting destroyed, bro. I hope I can find this video without, bro. And y'all, bro, it's not gonna look good for you. Man, I swear to you on everything. The Leo Santa Cruz Frampton 2 card with Mikey on it and Zlaticanin had more people in the MGM than Canelo Kovalev. I promise you. He said Ego is the boxing guy at 120-0. I got a Cassidy record like 5,000 and 5,002-0. We working. Let me see if I have this video. I think this is the video. It's years ago, but I was at that fight, bro. Hold on. Let's get the likes up. Bro. Bro, look at this crowd for them. Bro, what? That's the crowd at the weigh-in, and Mikey Garcia was the co-feature for that. So you know Leo Santa Cruz and Mikey Garcia being on a card in Vegas when they're from the West Coast as well helped. Bro, that I'm telling you, it was lit. There was hella people there. Look. And Frampton brought out some good fans too. But this is bro, so Mikey's been on some big card. Bro, that's a weigh-in. That was a weigh-in. I told you it was a sea of people, and Mikey was on that card. That's just the weigh-in, bro, and that's off my camera. I shot that. Who shot you? Separate the weak from. I'm telling you, it was a lit card. People would sleep on that card. And Mikey, that's where he became a champion. So he had the best knockout on the whole card because the Leo Santa Cruz fight went the distance. Bro, I told you, I've been in the game for years. We got footage. I got all types of stuff. So, see, I'm not saying I'm always right, but you got to understand, I've been in the game. Like, I'm media. I know fighters. I know a lot of these guys. You see what I'm saying? So I have endless things in my memory bank. So when I arrive at a conclusion, I've been to Crawford fights. I've been to Mikey fights. I've been to Errol fights. I've been to Canelo fight. I've been to Triple G fights. You see what I'm saying? So you can do whatever, but unless you're more well schooled and traveled than me and other people doing this media. And see, unlike like I'm not dissing nobody's brand or nothing, but I'm saying like I don't have no massive team of people that work for me. So I'm literally before this pandemic, I'm the one that's actually at the fight. I'm not sending someone to the fight. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's all my firsthand recollection, as opposed to if I had this major team and I just sent a dude to Texas. You get what I'm saying? If I had this big team and I was like, oh, I'm going to stay in Cali and I'm going to send someone to Texas. Instead, I went to Texas for Charlo's fight. I went to Texas for Errol's fights. You know what I'm saying? The Ocampo fight, the Mikey Garcia fight, etc. So I'm not giving you a rehashing from somebody, what somebody told me or some clip that somebody showed me. I'm in the hotel. I'm in the crowd. I'm at the fight. I'm in, press row. I'm the one that lived it. And I've been to the Staples Center was lit when Robert Easter and Mikey Garcia fought. I got it in my phone, I'm sure. I bet you I got it. Somebody look up when Mikey fought. Tell me the date. Somebody tell me the date Mikey fought Robert Easter, because I was at that fight too. The money keep coming in. Somebody look that up. Yo, David Mora, $10. It says, keep up the good work, Flames. Appreciate you. The money keep coming in. Okay. Somebody look up the date. I promise you I got it on my phone, because I'm not really good about deleting this stuff. So I got all this shit in my phone. I'll see if I can find something. Shout out to David Moore for the Cash App. July 2018. Thank you. Do you have a date? Bro, I'm going to see if I have anything on my phone. July 28th. Thank you. See, this why, man, Eagles Army, we just too great. We great together. July 28th. Okay. I was at that fight. Now, I'm telling you, it was lit. 28th, you said 2018? I promise you I probably got that in my phone. I think I found it. Bro, look. Your boy Ego and James. Bro, I told you I've been there. Look, your boy Ego and the bro. What? I told you I'm everywhere. You ain't never there. Your boy with James Toney. Okay. Look, I'm telling you. This is the Mikey shit. That's the Mikey shit at the Staples Center. Look. That's that Mikey. Bro. I told you. That's the Mikey at the Staples. That's your boy front row Ego. What are we talking, man? They gave Luis Ortiz a standing ovation. I'm there, bro. Yeah, James Toney, one of my favorite. That was an honor. Bro, it was lit. So Mikey was doing like, bro, put Crawford and Mean Machine at the Staples Center. What type of crowd is that going to do? Because Robert Easter, that was a good fight, but it's not like Robert Easter was the big mass, you know what I'm saying, like the biggest name ever. And that's the crowd. And Mikey's from Oxnard, so you know a lot of those were Mikey fans or people that are coming out because of Mikey. I told you I'm everywhere. You ain't never there. Bone Crusher. I ain't never scared. Listen, I'm like everywhere because I'm everywhere. You ain't never there. Bone Crusher. I ain't never scared. Man, come on. I've been around the block. Come on. Let's get it. He said they would have 500 people top. He almost made me choke on a lifesaver. Don't do that. Bro, that's what I'm saying. So, like, we can't act like Crawford has busted the same moves. It is. See, I'm going to tell y'all, this is going to hurt some feelings. I need y'all to get the likes up. I'm done chewing. Y'all rude. Someone said, chew, ego, chew. I don't know why that was so funny. Bro, I'm just being real with y'all. All right, look. I need y'all to get the likes up before I get out of here. Here's the other thing. We're going to talk about this a lot more. Crawford going to keep putting himself in bad positions. Like, I don't think Crawford, I think he's such a up and at 'em type of fighter. I don't think he thinks his moves through business-wise. He's just like such a pit bull. He's, you know what I'm saying? He just want to get at you. But he's not moving strategic outside of the ring. That's my honest opinion. He just said, listen, the man just said, I told y'all I wasn't ducking, or I told you it wasn't me. This chapter is closed. Me, obviously referring, can y'all hear me still? Obviously referring to the Errol Spence comments. He says, I told you it wasn't me. This chapter is closed. But after that, I promise you, watch him mention Errol Spence again. You see what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's an Omaha thing, like Jedi mind trick. I don't know. But Crawford keeps doing this hot and cold stuff. It's this hot and cold stuff. He just said, oh, I told you it wasn't me. This chapter is closed. And we all know he was referring to Errol Spence. But then, okay, don't mention Errol Spence then. Business brain ain't got no chill, bro. Bro. Okay, so let's see if he mentions Errol Spence again. Let's see if he mentions Errol Spence again. Because he just said the chapter is closed. You know, let's see if he mentions him again. And he's acting too good for 60-40, bro. I don't know who's in his pockets or whatever, but I don't think that's bad. And I think as far as the 70-30, I think he did the 70-30 just to sun him. You know what I'm saying? But maybe he really wants that. Maybe he thinks he's going to get 70-40 or 70-30 out of it. But I don't see how that's Errol ducking or whatever. Shout out to Marley, don't shoot him. Facts. Hey, Phil, the Cash App hasn't come through on my end, so I'm going to wait for the email. He said, Buzz's problem is he has too many yes men in his camp. Marley, don't shoot him. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you got all these people, like, not disagreeing with you, and sometimes you need to be disagreed with. Bro, the other thing is this. Errol Spence has at least some likelihood of getting the Manny Pacquiao fight. Crawford, his chance looks slim to none to me. What is Crawford going to say when Errol Spence fights Manny Pacquiao? Bro, so Errol's right. He might be getting 70-30. Listen, oh my God, bro. If Errol beats Pacquiao, it's really is going to be 70-30. I'm telling you. If Errol fights Pacquiao and does numbers, I would imagine they put it Vegas or AT&T Stadium, somewhere where you can attract a lot of. He might really be 70-30 because if Errol is fighting that, who can Crawford even? You guys don't. Crawford, bro. Crawford, if you need to call me and talk to me about this business, I will really do my best to help you. No negative, no, calling name. I really need Crawford to understand some things, bro. Listen to me. If Errol Spence fights Manny Pacquiao and beats him, 70-30 is not going to sound that far-fetched. Because who could Crawford fight in the meantime? Oh my God, Alan Young is schooling y'all. Errol or Bud are equally tough fights for Pac-Man, but at least with Errol, he'll get more money. Exactly. He'll pack out AT&T Stadium. Where you gonna pack out the CenturyLink Chai Center in Omaha? Pacquiao ain't gonna go to no Omaha to fight Crawford, but he may go to AT&T Stadium just because they might have a site fee or Jerry's World, some type of money that is too crazy. If Crawford knocks out Porter, it's instant 50-50. No, it ain't. No, it ain't, bro. No, it ain't. It's United States of James Carter now. Bro, if Crawford knocks out Porter, how does that make it 50-50? Spence already beat and dropped Porter. How does that make it 50-50? So, hold on. Phil, you bugging, and I know you sent the cash apps. I know you're a regular, bro. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm just talking about business and what actually makes sense. First of all, if Crawford even fights Porter, which is a big if, because his team, at least Bob Arum didn't seem like that was on the menu, especially with. I talked to Kenny Porter. Here, I'm just gonna. This is my interpretation of what he told me. 1 million ain't gonna do it, bro. So that's not what he said verbatim, but pretty much the 1 million ain't gonna cut it. You see what I'm saying? It was just an off-record conversation, so I didn't record every word he said. So I don't want to misconstrue. Kenny Porter, after that comment by Bob Arum came out, I talked to him on the phone, and 1 million ain't gonna do it, bro. So if that's all they talking about, Sean's going to just keep doing commentary and keep fighting people on his side. Maybe give Jose Cito a big fight. I'm not his matchmaker, so I don't know what they have in store for him, but he'll probably get a good fight. It's that simple, dog. So even if Crawford fought Porter, how does that make? That means your last two opponents are people Errol beat. So how does that bump it to 50-50? That's like saying Crawford's the man because he took Errol Spence's last two ex-girlfriends. But Errol Spence had the two girlfriends, before you. I don't get what you guys are saying. You have to put all emotion aside, just like when I said Canelo's number one pound for pound. Put all emotion aside and see Canelo, even with his games that he be playing. Oh, I see your cash app. It says Mikey beat up Spence homies. That's get back. From my man Phil. Appreciate you. Bro, you can't it would still be a good, I still want to see the fight with Porter, because if he does knock him out, I'm going to give Crawford a lot of credit. I'll give him a lot of credit because nobody's done that. But first of all, seeing is believing. First of all, I don't even want to get too far down that rabbit hole. I don't know if Crawford will knock out Sean Porter. If he can, great. Show us. So that's that. To knock him out, he has to fight him. Make the fight. I'll give him credit if he wins convincingly. Knockout, decision, whatever. If he just wins. I'm telling you, the walls are closing in for Crawford. And if Errol fights Pacquiao, it's really over. So that 70-30, y'all laughing now, but that might not be far-fetched. Listen, I'm going to leave y'all with this, and then I'm going to get out, because my ass hurts from sitting in this chair. Pause. listen, Errol's doing the heavy lifting. He's doing the bigger events. He has more belts. He's doing the bigger venues. He's packing out more of a crowd. He's even having a crowd. Top Rank is putting Crawford in a situation where he has no crowd. They didn't create the Rona. They didn't create the 19. They didn't create the virus. I get that. But their setup is to put Crawford and have him fighting where no people can attend in MGM. Meanwhile, Canelo just fought with some version of a crowd. I don't know if they even announced the attendance, but Tank fought in Texas with a crowd. Why didn't Bob take Crawford Kell Brook there? Because he knows it wouldn't sell. Bro, the walls are closing in. You ever watch them Indiana Jones movies? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And then the walls start closing in and they got spikes on the wall. That's Crawford. That's Crawford, bruh. Block COD. No. He keeps saying 50. They keep saying 55-45 Spence. First of all, no, block him. Crawford said he's not taking 40. So you think he's going to take 5% more? He said he's 60-40 his way. This is unrealistic. Unrealistic. You're a great fighter. Unrealistic. I'm going to say it like this. I'm going to leave y'all with one last question. In the argument of, like, first of all, don't you ever make it sound like your boy Ego don't push for the best fights. I always push for the best fights. But at the end of the day, I am also a realist. If you can't even get to the negotiating table because of statements you're making and you're not locked in because you're not willing to go with your role in the negotiate, then it's not even going to get to the point of a fight until Bud comes to grips with where he's really truly at. No leverage. Great fighter with no leverage. There's a lot of great fighters with little leverage. Demetrius Andrade, great fighter, skilled fighter, little leverage. Listen. Great fighter, skilled fighter, little leverage. In the conversation of the superior known A side like Canelo, it's a great fight to have, but you would be at the negotiating table a bit at Canelo's mercy. Andre couldn't say, I want this size ring. We know that's not how it would work. Canelo is the A side. In this equation, Errol is top dog at 47 and one of the top dogs in boxing, period. So my question is this. Forget all the people keep saying F that, just make the fight. My question is this. In what world do you guys live in where you have obtained a level of power or leverage and you just relinquish that? I love being here when egoisms get created. Yeah, great fighter, great skill, a little leverage. I ask y'all a question. In what world do you guys live in where you work hard work, dedication to obtain a certain level of power for your brand name, for your stature, for your reputation, all that to relinquish it to a person, a guy, a company, an entity that has done less in that regard? Why would you surrender or relinquish that power that you worked to get? Errol Spence went from ashy to classy. I like this young man because he came up with the phrase. He went from ashy to classy. He went from ashy when he was calling out Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, top dogs, Pacquiao. He said Pacquiao lacked fundamentals. That I got an interview. It was after his fight with Algieri. I got an interview, sent my dude to the fight, Underbox the Ego brand. And Errol Spence, he said Pacquiao lacked fundamental. Man down. And he was saying it back then. This is years in the making, bro. Because I remember Freddie Roach even retaliated to that comment from Errol Spence. And Freddie Roach said Errol Spence couldn't carry Pacquiao's luggage or handbags or something like that. It took years to build and brand Errol Spence. He wasn't going to get the Pacquiao fight back then. We knew that. You know what I'm saying? But now he may be on the verge of it. This took years in the making. JD coming with the facts. I was just about to get to that. Floyd Mayweather, easy work. He agreed to a 67-33 split when he fought Oscar De La Hoya, which is basically 70-30. That's fact. Oscar, if I'm not mistaken, got to pick the ring and the gloves and got the lion's share of the money. Why would any Crawford fan or top-ranked employee or anti-PBC or anti-black fighter movement feel that it would be any different when you attain the leverage to not utilize it and just surrender it? So Errol Spence went from, we knew he wasn't going to get no Pacquiao fight, to Pacquiao's team is like, oh, that kid Errol's good. We might could do a fight together. We might be able to work together on something. They're telling the public that. Yahoo Sports, Kevin Aioli, they said that. So you worked this hard to get the Keith Thurman. Now Keith Thurman is mentioning Errol Spence. Sean Porter had to fight Errol Spence. Danny Garcia had to fight Errol Spence. This was years in the making. There was a point where Keith Thurman, he wasn't calling out. Just like Crawford's team is saying, Errol went through that. What did Jay say? I've been through all that. Errol went through that. He was in the same position. Keith Thurman had a belt, and he called out Keith Thurman, and Keith Thurman had a whole laundry list of things and chores Errol Spence had to do to get to the top. Bud team has no leverage, and they're like, oh, these guys weren't calling us out when they had belts. Same thing happened to Errol. They was trying to little boy Errol, especially Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman was like, oh, he need to get a belt and improve his resume, get some buzz up. Keith Thurman was talking like he was Errol's promoter. Oh, Hustler's home. He said $5. I like that. He said they never read Sun Tzu, The Art of War, Ego. They don't understand things like leverage. I can tell by how they're moving. They never read Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power, Sun Tzu. They never read Machiavelli the Prince. They clearly haven't read these books. The 4-Hour Work Week. They ain't read none of this easy work, tips on productivity, because they just moving willy-nilly. I can tell who people who are well-schooled when it comes to strategizing. Errol Spence been through all that, bro. He was calling out Keith Thurman. Thurman had a belt, and Keith Thurman wasn't really hollering at him. Keith Thurman had a laundry list and chores and all this stuff Errol had to do to be worthy of a fight. So Crawford's team saying, oh, why didn't they want to fight us when we had a belt? The same thing happened to Errol Spence. Keith Thurman is just now calling out Errol Spence, but before us is get back here. But the difference is Errol Spence and his team worked through all that and put Errol Spence in a position, and he, through his talent, put himself in a position to win. And now he's a top dog, big fish, man down. Hey, stop that cat. Ain't nobody calling me out. Man, what? Oh, wow. That's crazy, JD. I wouldn't keep putting it, though, if that's what they said. But that's just me. Bro, stop that cat. So that's the reality of it. Yo, let's get the likes up. The reality of it is nobody works to obtain, like, okay. Let's say me and Jeff Bezos were from the, I'm about to kill it. This is easy work. Bro, do y'all know who Jeff Bezos is? Y'all know who Jeff Bezos is? Huh? Let the boy Ego, the maestro, take y'all to school. Kamal Oz says $5. Too easy, bro. Rules and principles remain the same regardless of people involved. Ask them if Maul should demand 40-40 with 20 for the win. Oh, I see where he's going there. Bro, so Kamal Oz he's exposing the loophole that is old media. He says, should Jamal Charlo demand 40-40 and then the winner gets 20% with Canelo? See, that's the game that, oh my God, Kamal Oz destroyed y'all. That's what I'm saying. You see how they have all these like, even though even though Crawford clearly lacks the leverage here, they have all these quick brainiac solutions about, oh yeah, it should be 40-40 and the winner gets extra 20, and it should be 50-50 and then subtract 10% off the losers. You see how they have all these creative like outcomes, but then if you ask them about Jermall Charlo, him not being the A side over Canelo, and then that's not what they'll say. They won't say, oh, each person get 40% and then 20 to the winner, or each guy get 45% and then 10% to the winner. They don't do all that. But with Crawford, this is the narrative that they're pushing. It's too easy, yo. It's too easy to see. Smash the like button. So y'all know who Jeff Bezos is, founder of Amazon. Let's say we were from the same city. This man has done whatever he's done in his career to work to the point where he gets an office and he could go downtown LA, the best office with the best view and the best window. If I haven't worked to get into that same position, then whose fault is that? Jeff Bezos, or is that mine? Do you see what I'm saying? We all have the same 24 hours. So how could I be mad at Jeff Bezos because he can go to a 5-star restaurant and I can't? These are just the realities. Errol Spence and his team have branded themselves and put themselves in the position. They put themselves in that position of power. Just like Jeff Bezos, he made the right opportunities at the right time, the boom of the internet, Amazon, boom, boom, boom. These are the decisions him and his company made and his team around him. So now they get to reap the benefits. Only when it's an African-American fighter and it's an anti-PBC or anti-black fighter, someone you want to see get knocked off, or Al Heyman fighter you want to see suffer, do they come up with all these narratives that we know wouldn't be the case anywhere else. So why not say, like my man Kamal said, why not say Demetrius Andrade, give him 45 and give Canelo 45 to make the fight happen? Canelo versus Andrade, winner gets an additional 10%. They would never ask a white fighter, a Caucasian fighter, a non-black fighter like Canelo to concede his leverage. So why are you asking Errol Spence to do it? No one would ask for Canelo to do these little deals, these coupons and all this stuff that you asking Errol Spence to do. And he's the A side. You lose. 10 out of 10 times you lose. You ain't beat Lamont Peterson. You lose. You lose. If Canelo's the A side, ain't nobody saying, oh, you both get 40 and then the winner gets 20. And ain't nobody doing that. They just accept what it is, the reality of the situation. Here's an example. They said Callum Smith got to fight Canelo Alvarez with a 4-week camp. That's what Canelo made him do. If that's true, that's what he did to get the fight. Canelo made Kovalev fight off a quick turnaround. That's what he had to do. You wanted to fight that bad. That's what you had to do. Boom, boom, boom. But when it comes to two black fighters, especially one aligned with a black advisor like Al Heyman, they telling Errol Spence to surrender his power and leverage and get mad because he says 70-30. Get mad because he says 60-40. But he's worked his brand to get in, the people resonated with him. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's like people want to always they want you to be on their level. Like I said, Jeff Bezos, he worked hard to get to where he's at. He's not going to surrender leverage just so you think Jeff Bezos worked this hard to be eating at the restaurants that I eat at? If we both go to the MGM in Las Vegas, you think Jeff Bezos is going to get the suite or the room that I got? Or is he going to be in the upper room, instant replay, grand suite in the West Wing and all that of the MGM? Jeff Bezos and all these people who are successful, that's my question. You think they work that hard just to be, you think Floyd Mayweather, hard work, dedication. Can y'all hear me? The comments just stopped. I'm about to get off, bro. Where are the comments? Where are the likes? What's popping? Y'all act like I'm a robot. Y'all like I'm just going to talk. Can y'all hear? Is YouTube bugging? Man, I'm about to flip. The money keep coming in. They really hate Al Heyman and are irrational whenever it's with PBC. That's what I'm talking about. And that's what you see, the agenda. Bro, y'all hear, but y'all just get silenced. Y'all turn into statues and stuff. It's weird. It always creeps me out. The bottom line is, like I said, Jeff Bezos, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Floyd Mayweather, he's not going to be in the same room when I go to the MGM and he's in the MGM. He's not going to be in the same room as me. You know why? Because he's Floyd Mayweather. You know, he's Floyd Mayweather. He's worked so hard in his life and built his empire to how he's built. Why he gotta fight? Why did Floyd Mayweather gotta stay in the I'm trying to think of what it is. MGM got these little small ass rooms that are pretty cheap. I think it's the West Wing. They got these little smaller rooms. You think Floyd gonna be in the West Wing? Cause that's what in my price bracket. You know what I'm saying? Or you think Floyd gonna be at MGM at the Park or Circus? Because bro, Floyd ain't gonna stay at the Rio or Circus. You see what I'm saying? But the average Joe, they like, oh, I can get a deal at Circus. I'm there. Floyd probably ain't gonna stay at the Rio or the Circus. Y'all want, bro, Crawford belongs at the Rio in terms of the branding, and Errol's at the MGM. You know, he's at the Delano, whatever the shit. In terms of how he's been branded. And y'all want me to forget everything and say, oh, who cares, make the fight. But y'all don't do that to Canelo. Okay, so Canelo abandoned all your leverage that you in how you've been branded and how many people know you and your popularity and fight Charlo. And give up leverage too. Fight 40-40, winner gets 20. They don't ask for that. Like my man Kamal Oz said, fight Demetrius Andrade. Because at least Charlo's brand is bubbling. Demetrius Andrade ain't getting no good fights. He said he owed Vegas. Hey, nah, you tried that, bro. Hey, bro, you tried it. He said old Vegas. I've been down. It's kind of fun down there, down old Vegas. Man, I've been to Vegas for so many fights that I had never been to that old Vegas. And then I kind of went and I was like, okay, what is this? It was cool down there. There's some weirdos though. It was like girls in thongs. It was kind of weird. Ooh, shout out to Rico. He said, people look at you strange, say you changed. It's like you worked that hard to stay the same. I know, Jay-Z. I know that's a Hove bar. Come on, man. I am hip hop. I am boxing. He said, people look at you strange, say you changed. Like you worked that hard to stay the same. Yep. That's what I'm saying. So you think Beyonce and Jay-Z gonna be at the buffet with me? We at the same Caesar's Palace buffet? Man, come on, bro. I'm the GOAT. That's my time. You know, Crawford, simply put, great fighter. The branding, he has not been branded the same way. So how you gonna just jump the line and not be reasonable with the negotiate? Now, if you could be reasonable with the negotiation and make the fight, good, make the fight. But he's not, to me, he's not being reasonable. He acting like 60-40, like somebody served him a plate of shit. That's not reasonable, yo. He looking at 60-40 Arrowway like, nah, I done did more than him in his little career. All right, keep that mindset, bro. Keep that mindset. And then when Errol fight Pacquiao, Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, or whoever else he fight, and you fighting Lean Machine again, re-signing with Top Rank, just remember that. I'm the GOAT. Appreciate y'all for joining the show. I got more content. We're going to have fun this week. Shout out to Canelo. He looked good. Hopefully he fights Benavidez, Charlo. I do have him number one pound for pound. Crawford's still up there, but I got to put Canelo. Thank you for your time. Much love to everybody. Shout out to the dude, Jean. He was going crazy, and he bailed himself out. That was slick. We working. Hey, Kamal, did you send me the Garcia video? He said it's going to be 80-20 after Pacquiao. I'm done. Kamal, just send it to me. Peace out, y'all.